Hello everybody, welcome back to CoopCouchGaming. Unlike the last few weeks, having Mitchell here during the solo stream, it is just going to be I tonight. So, hope you're looking forward to that. Finally going to play Factorio, as has been advertised for like the past like 2 weeks now. So yeah, looking forward to this. So getting it, before we get into it, I'm looking forward to this because this is going to be, it's not the first time that I've played since they did the official release, but this is going to be the first time like actually getting into it. The other night I actually loaded it up, made sure everything was downloaded correctly, and then just basically opened up the game world and was just curious more or less. But that being said, I haven't actually gotten into it, so I'm curious, and I have my stopwatch right here. I'm curious what they did as far as any changes to the ratios. Because back, before the main release, you could do some really cool stuff once you knew sort of the ratio of like, oh, okay, this takes X amount of time, therefore I need this amount of output. Like, I'm curious to see how those recipes have changed now that we're in an official release. Maybe it's pretty much identical. But, I mean, even then, it's been so long since I've actually played. It's just the thing of I'm just going to have to relearn a good portion of it. Factorio is one of those types of games where if you don't sort of keep it in mind or have it written down, then you're going to forget just the good ways to do stuff in terms of like the ratios, things like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a cool one. This was also one that was voted on the Reddit for me to do. So this was the one that people wanted to see. So I'm hoping everybody ends up liking this, and hopefully I can at least turn it into either A, me relearning an experience, or B, if it is very similar to the previous release, then hopefully I can end up maybe showing a couple little tricks here and there. You can do some awesome stuff with Factorio though. It's pretty awesome. So I don't even know what that is. It's like a spider walker that just walked across the screen. Okay, so there are some differences. Alright, so looks like I am going to have to do a little bit of learning, but that being said, we can go ahead and get into it because I am looking forward to this. Let's see, we'll go ahead and switch on over. Here we go. Alright. Whoever's in the chat, if you think I need to adjust audio levels any, let me know. And I can do that. Otherwise, I did my own test, off camera, so I'm hoping my audio level should be good, but I can't have 10 now that we're live. So, that being said, yeah, let's get on into it. New game. So there's different ones. I set it up as a rail world in my previous test. We'll do free play. So I usually go with rail world. Rail worlds are always my favorite, just simply because it throws so much more sort of logistic sort of thought behind it as far as the future development, like once you get out of the starting zone and stuff like that. Like, I really like doing Railworld. So I'll probably, let's do Railworld. Yeah, I'm a fan of Railworld. Let's go for it. Resource patches are large and spread far apart. Encourage train systems. Riders won't create any new bases or expand into clear territory. So it really is just the thing of, fortify your main stations and then try to conquer as much land as possible. That's the general gist of what you have to do in terms of like how the railroad plays out. We'll just leave everything else default. We'll just do plain old default railworld. So that is pretty much going to be what it is. They also have a preview function. I think they might have had this close to the end of dev, but maybe not. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, I can do with this. There's a cliff there though. That's kind of inconvenient, but yeah, we can work around that, or blow it up later. So we can make that work. And then... Oh, okay, so it's almost like a little peninsula. I do like this. I like starting on areas that you can easily just set up, you know, sort of a fortified sort of defense, sort of in different key locations. Right now, it looks like there's only 3 exits off of this island, so that's not bad at all. That being said, it does think there's no, like, not any more iron than this. Iron, you will find in Factorio, iron is usually your, sort of the problem as far as, like, being able to maintain your base. Iron is used for basically everything. I mean, copper to some degree, but iron, you use iron from almost every resource, or product that you end up making. So, I wish there were more iron in this one, but that being said, I'm not going to change it. I mean, that's going to be what it is. So we are going to get started. Oh, nice, a cutscene. Yes, the Yephdoo Trading Company flagship unfortunately took a wrong turn in the delivery pattern here and crash landed on this planet, which would inevitably become the the just massive Yephdoo warehouse. Yes, the planet Yephdoo. Factorio free play, task and launch a rocket into space, so that's the same. Start small, work your way up the automation, don't forget to protect yourselves. Oh, there's 8. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, that's... Alright, get it. Oh. That's unfortunate. Welp. So much for that. Here, why don't we... Now that I'm looking at this, let's throw me in the bottom corner here. There we go. Yeah, that'd be better, because then you can still see... You can see the map and everything, in case we need to call it out for whatever reason. But, what do you call them? Okay, so... Oh, okay, so we can... Okay. So what to say, I was wondering if we had to break these, or if we could just yeet the resources out of them. Okay, we can. Perfect. Can we destroy them, though? Nah, I'm not going to destroy anymore. I'm going to leave the rest there as a memento to how far the Yephdoo Trading Company is willing to go to survive and thrive in the hostile world that is the factory. Alright, okay, so this looks pretty much the same. Boiler... I mean, this is all basically the same. I'm curious... Because I know I've seen some different... Like, I've seen some up... Like, you know, stuff that had changed. You know, when I was looking up stuff about, you know, the final release. And... I mean, I guess we just haven't really gotten that far yet, so... First step that I usually take. Wooden box. Because wooden boxes are handy. Let's see, our coal's up here. So we are going to gather coal. In the name of mighty Talos. Me and my friends have still been on a Skyrim binge lately. But we've all just like taken a fondness to what's his name, Hermsker or whatever his name is, Heimsker, there in Whiterun. He's just like such a funny, just such a funny character. He gets annoying, but like for whatever reason, it's just he's been sort of like a running gag for us in the group, and it's just like it's great. Half tempted. Can I do a sneaky? Oh no, I've got too many cords. No. I was gonna put this on my lap, but I can scooch over a little bit. Haha, there we go. That way I don't have to bend my back at an unruly angle. Unruly? I don't think that's the word I want to use. An unsavory angle. Nobody wants to sit at an unsavory angle. Except the people that do. In which case, I don't know, whatever you're into, man. But no, it's been nice having Mitchell around for the Wednesday streams. Sort of been doing some co-op stuff, you know, Halo, things like that. But I have been really looking into I've been looking forward to getting a chance to play this with the collective here. Okay, so I can pull that. What I need to do, really, now I have some stone. I have stone, make furnaces, but what I need to do next is iron. Oh, I forgot to put you in there. No, not you. No, not you. This. Right there. So that'll give us what we need there. We'll go ahead and... yeah, we'll put you there. I need a little bit more iron. So, starting into it is a little slow, I will say. Starting into Factorio is a little slower. But, that being said, like, once you actually get your base operating and functional... you know, more or less automated, you can just sit back, relax, and wait until everything's just made by itself, more or less. Like, it's really nice once you know, get into sort of the later game that is Factorio. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run. No. Mine a little bit more. And it should also be noted, I'm not trying to do, like, a speedrun of this or anything. This is just me getting finished with work late, which is also why I'm starting late, and just wanting to just do nothing. It's games like this that, like, make my brain function, because, you know, I'm having to think through stuff. I mean, I literally have a stopwatch waiting to to count, you know, our stuff here. But at the same time, it's also the type of game where I can just, like, shut off, like, sort of the responsibility part of my brain. If that's a good way to put it. It's like it's puts enough thought into this that I don't have to worry subconsciously about like work and like actual responsibility, if that makes sense. Like yeah. I quite like it, I do. I quite like it. Quite like not having to do anything. I'll play this game. It's one of my favourites. It's one of my preferreds. One of my preferreds. I just want to just throw that one at Mitchell when he gets back. You know, doing that one thing. It's one of my preferreds. It's like, you just don't say preferences. Preferences is overrated. No, preferences are where it's at. Goodness. Stone. Must acquire. Where you at? Where you at, Stone? I'm coming for you. Where you at? Going to... that might as well mine while we're waiting for that. Ah, give me you. Give me you. And we do this. Have some wood. I don't have any coal on me right now. Alright, you're good still. You guys are cooking it up. Cooking up the deliciousness. Alright, so they're good. Ooh, you guys are getting a little short. We'll go ahead and... get in there. Get in there. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a shortcut. You can just, I'll do it on my next one, because that's way more convenient. But you can just, you can select, and then just autofill. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're getting into the groove here. We are going to need more, we're going to need more coal at this rate. Is there any other trees around? I like to just use wooden boxes because they're so cheap. Like, I don't want to waste iron this early into the game, just simply because, just, you know, I need that to build more stuff. I need more automation. Can't be wasting no coal or iron, whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll make some more boxes. Come over here, pick some iron. You guys are still okay. Still okay. We do need more coal. That's what we really need. So get in there. Go ahead and get you. Get in there. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a system down now. So we're getting some stone, getting some things, and things, and things. Well, with the things, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and prepare for the next stage, because more or less next we need to look into getting power up, so we can go ahead and start doing some researches. Because you can do a lot of stuff like this just running around, but I don't want to do it. I really don't. And that's the whole point of this game. It's just like, oh, I could do this myself. I don't want to. That's basically this game in a nutshell. It's like seeing something that you could do, but then choose not to, because it's like, why would I do that when I can just have the game play itself? Which is probably why I play RuneScape too much and enjoy RuneScape too much. Is it just like, oh, you could just like click a thing once every like 5 minutes and still make progress in the game? Cool. A lot of the times games like this, and just games in general, it's just like, I like games that do allow you to sort of be creative about how you choose to progress. Insofar that like, oh, you know, you could be making faster progress if you like do the game yourself, if that makes sense, like just do it. But at the same time, you know, you might not want to take the time or don't have the time to actually do that. So it looks like, so this here, so there is a slight delay between production here and, I was going to say, is there a difference in the mine speed? Because I think it was one of the earlier builds of this game. The speed of the thing would scale based on, no, it's all the same, mining speed. Oh, they actually oh, that's a cool move. I like that. They actually have the mining speed down to seconds, if that's correct. Is that correct? Like, it's 0. So it's basically 1 every 4 seconds. Can we like confirm that? Because if that's true, well, I started a little bit later. Let me do that one more time, just out of curiosity. Oh no, I forgot. I had to push the reset. But yeah, if that's actually true, and it's basically once every 4 seconds. That is cool. Back in the day, it would just be a flat mining speed, and it wouldn't really tell you like the times or anything of production. Do all of these do that? No, it says crafting speed. No! That tells me nothing! So, it's not 1-to-1 with the other one, though. Unless it is. I mean, there is a downtime between this and that, though. So, that means there has to be some sort of a delay to it. That, or it's just the way that it's timed out. No, it's also 4 seconds. Okay, so it's just, I must have started, or these must just be out of sync, as far as like when this one produces and when this one, okay. There's not much we can really do about that though. What do you call them? Oh, but that's cool though, that they actually list out like the number of seconds that this takes to produce. Yeah, that's really nice. Makes it a lot easier on me anyway. At least I don't have to, like, actually time out every single facet of this game as I come across it, you know? It's like, that would be... I mean, while I'd be willing to do it, and I'm quite literally equipped here to do that, I'm glad that that's not going to be the case now. Okay, so that being said, we've got lots of production up and going now, so we're going to need some copper, and copper's like way down in this corner for some reason. Like the generation for this this map definitely didn't make getting to copper the easiest of tasks. But that's okay, because that's Yephdoo and Yephdoo Trading Company are willing to go out of their way to provide the best and cheapest of unique products. Most of which are bags and bag accessories, granted, but that being said, they have so much more to offer than just that. Highly recommend checking out our official sponsor, Yephdoo Trading Company. They have really cool products, and they're our sponsor, so you know, just our official sponsor. It just that's what they are. I mean, they paid us, and we have a spoken contract with them. So Yephdoo Trading Company is officially our sponsor. But anyway, if you want, it's been a while since Dark Souls 1, man. Like, that was a joke. Yephdoo Trading, or like Yephdoo Bags, was a joke back in Dark Souls 1 when we played it. And then a friend of ours, or a friend of mine, actually, he did us a solid and made just like a mock website, but technically he owns it. Technically, it's like he owns it, so it's technically a business. But he started like, what is it, like a Square site or whatever it's called? I think it's Square site, right? But he started one, and yeah, basically gave us $1, so that we would technically be in like technically be sponsored by Yephdoo. So that's been something of a running joke for a while now, which I am totally happy about. I'm glad that that's kind of stuck around a bit. That being said, normally at this time I would be doing, what do you call them? The Legend of Coop, A Couch Between Games. I would be doing the development of that, a development stream. That being said, I'm kind of at the point now where it doesn't make as much sense to really do it that way, because I'm at the point where a lot of what I need to do is just like tedious, sort of like behind the scenes stuff, a bit of spriting, a bit of like music production, things like that. And that being said, I don't think I'd be able to make that necessarily entertaining in a stream format. That being said, I also like I am doing like an in-depth sort of, just recorded snippets here and there of sort of like the creation process, which will go up on the YouTube. That will go up on the YouTube. So if anything, you just have to wait until that's on the YouTube, and then you can watch some of the rest of the development of the CoopCouch game. But in the meantime, there's... Oh, what did I do? Oh, I just did a dumb is what I did. Oh no, I just completely straight up, my brain shut off for a second. I don't want those to be boxes. This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub. No, these need to be here. Here, get in there. Get in there. I don't need you. Go away, go away. Away, away. Bloodborne. I'm looking forward to Bloodborne here soon. It is the 22nd, which means we have only a couple more weeks until October. And October is the time to play Bloodborne. And you've got Return to Yharnam coming up. Like that, you can't get much of a better time than October to play, like, revisit Bloodborne. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what build we'll do. We were discussing like how we could implement a Jubilant Joe style run to it, like a Jubilant % run. But why aren't you running? Actually, why isn't? Oh, it ran out. Okay. Like, what in the world? What's that? You need to keep running forever. But yeah, we were thinking about how we would pull that off, because, what do you call them? Somebody's gonna run out. Yeah, we were curious how we're gonna pull that off. Oh, we're already getting, okay. I was too distracted by everything. We're already getting to the point where we need to start to worry, because we need to get armaments and weapons and everything prepped. Because there are aliens that are going to try to kill us, and we don't want that. It's very not happy when that happens. It's annoying, actually. And the early game is a bit tedious, because you do have to kind of balance, like, trying to up production while also being mindful that, oh, you've got a bunch of nasty creatures that are trying to eat your brains or whatever. Not exactly the best of times to try to, not exactly the best of times to be, you know, lollygagging, if you will. Let's see. Okay, so... Oh, it takes forever to produce it by hand. No! Okay, we do have copper in the production there. Just need to be mindful of those little creatures, because they are certainly going to be coming pretty soon, and I don't like that at all. Got to watch out for the little creatures. Little tiny creatures. Alright, one of these. Running back up. Run. Okay, we got this. Alright, iron. Yes. Produce iron for me, please. I am in need of iron. I'm curious about the burn rates on these. Not that it necessarily matters, but I do kind of want to check. Because I think the miners burn faster than the furnaces. Oh, certainly. Or maybe not. Maybe not. They do burn slower in that these run 100% of the time, whereas these have a slight, like, dip in production time. So, they do but don't, is maybe a good way to look at it. Yeah, go there. Running out of all the things. Okay, so you in there. You in there. There, and finally, you in there. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to work with now. The cool part next is electricity. Electricity! We are lucky to have a little pond right here, though. A little tiny little pond of a lake here. That we can start off. Offshore pump. It changed the design of this. That's pretty cool. I actually like the look of that. We're gonna start out with just one for now. I mean, we're gonna have to manually feed it more or less. So, no point really getting too far into it yet. Oh, it's out of power again. No. I almost need just like a wall of coal miners early on. Okay, so we've got all our parts. Gonna need some pipes. Offshore. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as it was before. That's good to know. Oh, that's a bit different. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so we'll just attach you there. Then effectively, what was it? So all, yeah. Okay, so liquid in. Okay, steam out. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. We can make that work. Power line. Oh. Nice. And finally, last but not least. Oh. Alright, get in there. The problem is now we don't have any coal. So that's a little bit of a problem. I need the coal. Whoa. Oh, little nasty creatures. Nasty little creatures. Go away. Go away, little nasty creatures. Oh, he tried to destroy my box. No. Okay. Repair pack, please. I'm surprised. I think repair packs used to cost, I think they used to cost steel to make, didn't they? I mean, I'm glad that they don't. Like, I noticed that earlier, and I was like, oh, I can just make these now? It's like, yeah, just iron and electronics. I think they used to use steel, though, if I recall. I could be wrong, though, which I probably am. But I would like to think that I'm right, and they did used to use steel. But I could be wrong, and I'm probably wrong. Okay, so we already had a wave of nasty creatures. I'm not a fan of that. I used 2 mags out of my 10 that I had, which is a problem. A wee little bit of a problem it is. One second. I'm going to adjust sound just ever so slightly, just to make sure. Because it was picking up there a little bit during the firefight with the nasty creatures. Oh, you're almost out too. Oh, one thing I should have prefaced earlier, if I lose connection or anything like that, I'm sorry. We are having a little bit of a storm out right now, so if I either lose internet or power, there's not much I can do about it, so yeah, deal with it. oh, I know why I was coming over. I grabbed coal for the whole purpose of putting it in the engine, but then I just didn't. Oops. Okay, so moving on, we have. Hey, come on. Alright, we have plenty of iron now. So, if anything, we know we aren't going to die by. So we're going to go ahead and make ammo while we're running around here. Ammo, very important to make. That's going to be one of the first things I automate, simply because we need a lot of ammo for what we're going up against. So that's going to be step one. Is just, well, ooh, that burns a lot. Okay. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, okay. It was burning. Okay, so in theory, if I'm not gonna really be able to check that. So let's see. So 900 kilowatts is what this one engine is able to produce. What are you consumption? I'm taking it 2S is 2 steam per 30 seconds. So 2 steam per 30 seconds. 2 steam. Wait. Oh, that's consumed water. Max consumption 1.8 milliwatts. Okay. Okay, so 1.8. Sorry, this is how I play games like this. I have to know the readouts on these kind of things. So we know. Okay, so what was it again? It was. Okay, 1.8. Each coal is 4. Has a value of 4, so 4. Okay, so in theory, we're burning 1 coal every 2.2 infinite seconds, basically. So, okay, and then how much does it produce? Output, 2 steam per 60 seconds. Okay, so 60 seconds. Okay, but this consumes 2 per 30. Oh, okay. Okay. No, output 2 of. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's worded weird. I'm looking at it. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing going on right now. It's generating our stuff. So, let me. Because if that's the case, if I'm reading this correctly, 1 boiler is capable of serving 2 steam engines. If I'm reading that right. Alright, then automate's our next one. Yes, we would like to have one of those, please. Oh, I like the new item indicator. That's nice. We're going to go ahead and make armor. Yeah, while we're at it, we're going to do that. It'd be good to have an advance notice of, you know, how far stuff's going out. Then might as well do this while I'm looking at this. So if I'm looking at this correctly, consumption is that, which means 2.2 seconds per coal. Output is. Oh, okay, I get what they're saying. So it's 0 of 60 that it can produce. So output, does that mean it produces that much per second then? Yeah, that many, 0 per second of 60 per second. Okay, I get what that's saying now. Okay. So if that's the case, then 2 engines can be associated with each boiler. So that's good to know. Which means we can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and make another one of those, actually. Because if we make another one of those, then we can fully service pretty much everything we're going to need right now. That being said, while I was distracted by fun stuff, you know, calculations and whatnots, all of my things became empty. Get in there. That one's okay. So that one's out. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We don't really need more stone yet. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble that until later. Iron. It looks like some of our iron's getting out. We're getting low on fuel. Go ahead and remove you. Alright, there we go. Okay, so armor. We should have armor now. Yeah, we're a chunky little man. Oh, garbage. Okay, this is why you need to have ammo and things. Or why don't I have that equipped? Why did it not default me having the assault rifle? That garbage. I was using the pistol on the darn things. So they destroyed our coal output, which stinks, but we have enough of a surplus on things right now to justify it should be okay. Oh, as I pull the map up by accident. Oh. They just had to go and do it to us. Okay, alright, we know what needs to happen next. So I have, well, automation takes 10. We have 10 of that. We're going to make a little bit more ammo. And we need to go ahead. We need to start making, oh, can we not? Can we not make turrets yet? What's turrets under the, oh, turret, yeah, I forgot. Turrets are a separate entry. Ah! That's a problem. Okay, so that, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to throw down another line. Ugh, I hate how sloppy a lot of the early game stuff looks. It's like, but there's not much you can really do about it. Is the also kind of the yeah, I forgot how little range these things had. Oh, but it scans, so it helps. Let's see, we're barely burning any fuel for that, so that's good. Okay, well, we need to get back and up our coal production again, because we can't do anything without coal. Yeah, literally nothing without coal. So if we restore any of our production, it needs to be this. We're just we'll do a couple. Come on. Okay. A couple. Alright, we need to go ahead. I don't know, there might be some down here, but we need to go ahead and see if we can minimize the damage that these guys are going to do to us. Because these are going to be a problem if they keep attacking, because they're going to start attacking far more frequent, and that's not something that we can really, we can't deal with that yet. Good thing is we have our assault rifle already equipped. Oh, that's a problem. There's already more than I thought. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, I don't know. They're running away for some reason. Oh, you guys heal. Don't heal. No, go away. Alright, if we do anything, we at least need to take out a couple of these spawners. I hate that. Oh, why did you pop up now, of all times? Oh, do they leave poison on the ground now, don't they? I don't know if that actually hurts me, like in-game. But I am not going to test that, because that would be... Yeah, I bet that hurts if I get into it. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo. Okay, oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Okay. If in doubt, just keep shooting more bullets and make bullets at the same time. That's the way that we survive as humanity. We make weapons as we use weapons. Even from the dawn of time, people were throwing spears at... Okay, that does hurt. That does hurt quite a bit. Yeah, we've been, throwing spears at stuff while also making spears at the same time. One hand, we're throwing them. Oh, that hurts far too much. Whoa, okay. Jeez. Okay, Mr. Demon Worm, don't kill me. That would be horrible right from the start. Goodness. Yeah, those are a little bit more lethal than maybe they... Goodness. I was not expecting that to be as hard of a bit than what it was. Okay, we can automate now, though, so that's good. Oh, coal. Already out again, I see. Okay, we'll split you up a little bit here. Okay, we got this. Okay, we're getting our production back up after a minor loss of production. Okay, but the good thing is we should be pretty set. We have enough stuff to start making our electric grid more involved. We have enough stuff to start actually automating for real. And that's pretty much it, really. Oh, we need wood. Okay, I'm assuming... Oh, no, you are full. That's why. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let me think. So we need to start automating... We need to start automating our science production. That's going to be the next step, because we need, it's the same, copper plate, iron gear. So we're going to need 2 of you. And I'm assuming, so craft speed. Is craft speed, like, actual? Because I know each individual thing has its own, yeah, each item has its own craft time. I'm just curious what craft speed. I'm assuming craft speed is the multiplier that's applied to the craft time. So, for example, if this burner takes 2 seconds, then this assembler would require 4 seconds to actually complete it, is what I'm assuming is the case. So, we are going to try that theory out. Because if that's the case, we know that this here has a craft speed of 5 seconds, which for this assembler would be 10 seconds. We know that this requires 0.5 seconds. Okay, so one of these is sufficient enough to actually do multiple... Okay, well, why don't we do this then? We'll do 3 of you. Because for the time being, we're just going to do this. We're still going to run resources manually to this. Until we have science, like, just up the wazoo, as it were. Yeah, because we need science. No, actually, let's leave that there. No. Now we're gonna put you here. That's what we can do next. So if we do this, we do this, we do this, that. We can select science for each one of these. We can select gears for this. And then now, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do another 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can do, we'll do 2 for the sake of just what we can do. Because I want to, more or less. So we'll do that. We'll have this run out from here. See, even early game stuff doesn't have to look like complete garbage. Well, until you add power lines. Once you add power lines make all of the constructs just look like trash until like the later game, where you don't have like 50 of them run everywhere. That being said, I'm still, I like it when things are at least somewhat symmetrical, is maybe a good way to put it. So I'm gonna try my best to at least make it look okay, despite the materials and whatnots that it's made of. Okay, so run you. Yeah, we can do. Okay, that's what we can do. We can do 2 input lines. So basically this, and we can adjust this. One thing I need to do is look at the time that science takes, because the time that science takes is something that I haven't really... I don't want that. I need 2 lines equal to something. But no, I haven't really looked into, because I know each science itself has a different time sort of time signature that it uses. So I'm curious to see. Like what the actual craft times really represent. That's actually something I never really looked into, even back in the day when I played this game. But it's something I definitely want to check out now, because I want to. Okay, so I guess we'll see here in a second if this works. It should, because this should be producing one cog basically per second. Yeah, and it's not going to actually give us the readout on that. But if I calculated it right, since cogs take, or gears, take 0.5 seconds, this has a speed of 0.5. I'm assuming 1 second per thing. Yeah, because, yeah, we're producing far more of a backlog on these than what we have the science to be able to use. So, yep, that's exactly how it works. 1 second. Cool. Okay, so craft times work based on a multiplier. So that is very good to know. Oh, out of power. Yeah, that is very good to know. Ooh, this one engine is... Yeah, this one engine's having to put in overtime. And as a result, this is going to be eating tons more power. Ooh. Okay. I think the next step is going to be continue to automate our science. That's what we really need next. So that is what we are going to do. So we're going to do this. For the sake of simplicity, we already have one of these. So we are going to utilize the destroyed remnants of ye old broken down bit here. I like to actually do this because this actually automates the coal. It feeds itself at this point, so that's kind of what I like to do there, because it works. Okay, cool. The next thing we're going to want, logistics. Logistics is going to be essential when we start building out our base to its inevitable awesomeness. But in the meantime, it is not awesome, and we still have a good bit of setup to do before we get into the real game that is Factorio. Okay, let's see. So this is going there, this is going there. Because yeah, that should be able to be more than enough to feed itself. Let me think. So if this boiler burns, so it's every 2.5 seconds if we're rounding up. This produces. Okay, so one of these should produce 4. No, it produces. Okay. So it lasts 2. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of these basically. We're gonna need at least 2 of these to fully service this at full capacity, with no downtime. So that is what we are going to do right now. Where you at? There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more of these. Ah, yes. The remnants of the Yephdoo ship. Yes, very sad to see it, but we'll eventually send another one up into space, and then we'll be super happy. Alright, let's see. Okay, so once we get science set up, the next thing I really like to do is transport belts. Transport belts aren't hard to make, but they're just kind of tedious, because it's just like, I just have to stand here and wait. That could be said about basically everything in this game, but for whatever reason, transport belts in particular, I've just been kind of annoyed by. Okay, so this is probably, yeah, it's going to consume iron Yeah, we're out of power. No, go in there. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna end up needing to throw a lot more iron in here. Like, we're not gonna have to restock this hardly at all, but the iron we're gonna have to restock like all the time. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like we have any more threats yet. I would like to kind of check down south if I can. I'm hoping the scan is able to pick up on that soon. Because I don't want to be surprised. Like at all. I hate it. I hate being surprised. I absolutely hate it. It's my least of the favorites. What did I say? It's my least preferred. Yeah, it's my preferred, and it's my preferred. Let's see. Okay, so that's good. Is that able to keep up with everything? It is. Barely. No, it's able to do it. Because everything right now is operating, and it's still within our limits. So this here is a good, just like good little basic startup. And this will probably produce, yeah, this should produce more, I'm hoping, or at least it should produce enough to feed that for however long I need it to run. So that's good. Next. The problem is next. We can't really, what do you call them? We can't really get into producing any more automated stuff until we start to automate our furnaces. Once we automate our furnaces, that's going to set us up really good. So I'm thinking that should be the next goal. We'll go ahead and start some automated iron. In bulk iron. Okay, craft speed of 1. It takes 3.2 seconds craft time. So that's a wee little bit of time it is. Okay, so if that's the case, then per furnace, if it takes 3.2 seconds, so per done researching something. Open shooting speed, projectile damage. Ooh, that takes 100. Yeah, let's hold off on that. We should probably, I think this will unlock. God, that's green science though. Optic walls. Yeah, green science. That also takes a while. I kind of want to set us up for something good here, because we really need to go ahead and start getting some basic defenses up. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and actually we'll make 5 of these. No, we really only need 1, basically 1, 2. Let's only do 2 of these, because we need to throw the rest into ammo. That being said, if I'm going to do that though, I almost need to get a little bit more iron production up, because I am actually short on iron now. It's amazing, you have tons of stuff, and then you end up with not tons of stuff. It's like, no! Where'd all my resources go? It's like, oh, well, you made like 2 turrets. Ate all of it. Just ate all of the resources. That's just how it do. So, our threats are probably going to come from this rat. Well, let's see. Those are getting close, and those would go for this. Well, we have time. We'll set it up such that, what do you call them here? We'll do 10 for each turret. That's enough to like give us a little bit of extra sort of warning time to where we can like run up and deal with it ourselves. So that would be fine as is. That's good. All of these should be fed. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good. Let's see. Copper. I'd be surprised that, yeah, I figured that these 2 coppers would probably be running short on stuff, given that I haven't checked in on them for like ages. Because the other good thing with the, because you can see pollution, but if we remove the pollution, what do you call them, what was I gonna press? I was gonna press something. Oh, I was gonna say, you can see here, that's the range of the one radar I have. So you can actually see the enemy's approach. The red's the pollution. If the pollution gets into their area, they don't like that. They hate it. They hate pollution. So they will actively try to kill you. And it's not very nice. Yeah, they just don't like progress, I guess. I don't know. Just like, it's kind of weird, I guess. Yeah, just like, oh, progress? Pfft, no, bro. Nah, we're gonna stay savage aliens forever, man. It's like, okay, well, I guess. Suit yourself. Okay, we really don't need to make any more science. Like, so I'm gonna save the rest of this iron. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do something. My brain. What was the next thing I wanted? Oh, okay, so we unlocked those. So that's actually gonna be really useful here in a bit. Oh, I was going to get more stuff to make, electrics. They have? Oh, no, it's a good bit faster, yeah. I was getting ready to say, yeah, I thought I seen it said, that they had the same craft speed, and I was like, oh. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just make more of those, because you can fit more, what do you call them? The manual, just coal, mining drills. You can put, like, tons more of those down, compared to the, yeah, cool, okay, so it's still the same footprint and stuff, though. I like that, okay. No, that looks cool, though. Look at that. Oh, I shall power you, but not. No, that actually looks cool. Yeah, because the old design, like, I liked it, but it was almost like, I don't know, like, what's a good way to put it? It's almost like a roller. It looked almost like it was like a roller, almost, that would just, like, dig up the ground or something, and it's like, you know, it's cool, but, you know, wouldn't a deep core drill, like the burner drill, or the now electric drill. Yeah, I like that design. I'm glad that they updated that. Oh, what do we got? Oh, so we're still making stuff. That's gonna take the damage up. Is gonna take a while, but it's definitely worth it. This early on, you can basically kill stuff far because I think is it actually 10% damage increase. So definitely noticeable this early into the game. Okay, so we have 4 of these, 0.5 per second, which means if we set these up, I don't know why I'm setting them up here. I want iron! Iron! Yes, I want the delicious iron. Yes, yes. Okay. So if we do that, we might as well put the other 2 down. So 1 per second. I think 15 items per second. So I'm assuming that means on either side, or if that means, okay. Okay, I'm curious now. Let me watch. Is it 15 items per second? Does that mean one side, or does that mean? I'm curious. See, this is why I love games like this. It drives my curiosity. Okay, 0.37 seconds, which means I don't know. I'm too tired to calculate that. If I'm getting this if I'm thinking of it correct, though, belt speed is 15 items per second. That's the belt speed itself. So the belt itself could carry 30 items per second, if that's the case. Because the belt itself is 15, but there's 2 sides to the belt, so it's 30 items per second. Which means we could actually tack quite a few more of these onto this. This line here, because if that's the case, 15 per side, 0.5 per second. You can have 16. You can have 16 of these on one. Nah, I don't know if that's right. No, that can't be right, can it? Maybe it is. I mean, we're not going to start out that big because there's no way we could do that. 0.5 Okay, and then we also have to consider, so basically 2 seconds per this. It takes 3 to burn. Okay, so 2 seconds for the mine, 3 seconds, more or less, for the burning aspect. Which means, or the, so that means 1 per 2. Which means we could do, I mean, at that point we should just do double, whatever our mines are doing, just for the sake of having just more than enough capacity. In theory, it would be basically 1 point something something. But in lieu of not wanting to do the exact calculation, we'll do 4 and 4. So that's 8 total. That should service these 4 successfully. I'm not going to have those right there. I was just using it as a reference point. But, okay, so that's good, that's good. I need more iron. Give me iron! But no, I will say, they added a lot of nice, like, finishing touch bits. Like how this, like, starts up and glows and stuff. Like, that's really nice. Like, this game, like, it's been really fun to follow this game. Like, as long as I have. Like, it's a really good game if you haven't played it. Like, it does seem, like, a bit tedious. Like, we're not quite an hour into this, this start. And it seems like, oh, well, it's still super primitive. But you can already see, like, within sort of the roughly hour that we've been playing, like, we're now starting to get to the point where you can sort of see sort of the automation coming together. It's like, once we set this up, we'll have basically 4, well, I mean, we're going to build far more than this, but we're basically going to have, you know, this whole bit right here is just going to produce iron indefinitely, so long as we power everything. Like, it's going to be pretty sweet, not gonna lie, pretty schnaz. It's gonna be pretty awesome and whatnot. Okay, I wish that there was a forest nearby. We just had to start. There's some to the north, but like there's just not nearly enough trees, and these dead ones only give like 2. I think most of them only give 2, but these ones are annoying because there's very few of them and they're scattered everywhere, which is not great. I don't like it. Not a fan. But let's see. What do we got? We've got a little thing I like to call these. Aha. Gimme. Okay. Ooh. Okay, go ahead. Boop, boop. Alright, let's see. What else? We're gonna need one of you. Nope. Alright, we got that. We're gonna need more of those. Because we're going to need. Oh no, it takes too long to make them. No! Okay, so coal's still good there. We're going to go ahead and grab some extra coal to fuel stuff while we're waiting on those to make. Okay. Okay. So that has a pretty decent range on it. Now that that's here, though, well, I'm going to leave this because this isn't causing any swarm. This here is going to be, so I'm going to leave my turret there. For now, anyway. And refuel everything. I deconstructed my copper, so that's gonna have to be the next step. Reestablish some copper production, but for now, I don't want to do that. Okay, so put this out. This is our output. We are also going to want to do something. Oh, I'm trying to think. How did I used to do it? I used to have a pretty decent method to do this. Ah, I remember. Alright, we need to take this side out. I remember how I used to do it. Yeah, because what we need to do is, instead of that, we need to do this. Well, let me put the furnace down first. Because we need this. Have it across like this. Because that will allow us to do this. Have it in line here. Okay, so that'll be an in line for that. Then what we need to do, let's go ahead and put these back down so that we don't burn something that we're going to be using. We're going to need some of these. Because what we can do, this will allow us to have our ore in, our coal in, and then also on the outside here, that's going to be our iron out. So, that's good. That's what we want. Okay, so that's good. That's the case. Let's go ahead. For the sake of saving resources, we're just going to build some more of these. Okay, good. Okay, one more. This is definitely more than what we'll need, but I'm doing this for the sake of also, if we have an excess just on this belt, I can pull from the belt, and then we can just get rid of this line, and then not have to have this turret here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in that regard. So this will go down. I did not even mean to line it up perfectly like that, but I'm happy it did. That actually makes me happy. Like, no joke. I'm super glad that worked out. What do you call them? Do this. Because those, we can just basically fuel off of just pure awesomeness. Like so. These here we can go ahead and get rid of because we don't need those there now. Go ahead and pick our boxes back up. Pick our turret up. We're going to relocate the turret up to here so that we don't get surprised by the nasty creatures. I do hate me a creech. Yeah, not a fan of little creeches, I'll tell you what. Alright, so we've got coal, we've got jimmies, we've got something. We need to put these down. Because this will be our alternate for our. Oh, that's why I had to. Okay, that's why I had to have it run all the way down. Because we need this here. Oh, but the problem is though, I forgot because we don't have mediums yet. Ah, okay. So we're going to have to spread this. We're going to have to spread it out a little bit then. Yeah, because we don't have what do you call them? We don't have the medium electric lines yet. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm just leading it all just for the sake of keeping it real. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's nice. I will go ahead and have ends. Ends. This is also going to be ends. Ends and run this up a little bit further, have that all the way down to there. Go ahead, put these back down. Nice. Go ahead and finish our run. Alright. Looking good. Alright. So, now this will work. Now we can run it in the middle. Everything should be powered. Nice. Alright, now we just need to run this across the way. Because it'll look cooler, I'm just going to run it over the cliff. Because it just looks cooler that way. Oh, we're getting attacked. Were we getting attacked? They were engaged. One little tiny creature. Tiny creature. That's what they call them. I don't know what to tell you. They call them nasty little tiny creatures. If you get offended by nasty creature, leave a comment and subscribe. Because I am not stopping the creech train, as it were. Nice. As soon as this line is finished, we will be one step closer to the Yephdoo mega base. The mega factory of Yephdoo Incorporated. No, it's not incorporated. It's just Yephdoo Trading Company. Yeah, Yephdoo is just Yephdoo. Yephdoo don't gotta be owned by no incorporates. Yephdoo's beyond incorporates. Yephdoo incorporates you. Ah, garbage. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna have to reevaluate this setup over here now. The problem is, what do you call them? I put this right here in the way. So what we can do, it's going to burn more power in the long run, I think, but what we can do as a temporary fix is just keep it nice and simple. Just do an extra boiler, extra engine. That'll keep us, you know, within our stuff here. Oh, I hate all of these electric cords. Oh, it won't fit anywhere nice. Alright, put it there, I guess. But that should keep us, yeah, that puts us back above. For the sake of just making sure we have enough power, I'm going to go ahead and make an extra. So I'm also going to pull some off here. Not that I need it. But no, I'm going to have an extra just in case we need it. So we'll just go ahead and make an extra run. Just for the sake of having extra. No. No. There we go. Okay. So, if we come down here now, we should have a nice, steady production line of iron, which is exactly what we want. Because who wouldn't want that, am I right? So now, we basically don't need to worry about iron now. And the great thing is, now we've done this, easily expandable, which is exactly what I'm getting ready to do now. If you come up with the thing that works, just keep doing that thing until it becomes impossible to do that thing. Is a good way to look at it. That's just a life hack in general. Not even just for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Alright, we're good. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. No! No! Hurry up! I'm trying to do the thing! Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, nice, that's nice. Alright, so power. Oh. I need to go find a forest. Be right back, base. Oh, who's attacking? Did you killed something again? They're coming from a weird angle, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that angle. Here, we're going to fortify up a little bit here before we head out. Okay, not much. It doesn't seem like they're really attacking in force. We need to get some defenses here, though. That's what we should do. Hey, I don't have enough things. I don't even have enough in the thing there. Ah, that's unfortunate. We do have a turret still. Okay, perfect. It looks like this here is going to be a problem over yonder. So what we can do? Yeah, let's put you there. We'll give you a little bit extra ammo because I have a feeling that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem if we don't deal with that. Let's see. What else? What else? I need to get wood. Because we need to be able to make more electrical. I will be right back, base. Make all the delicious things while I'm gone. For that matter, I was gonna say we could attack the one base over here, but I just gave all my ammo to the turret. So, probably not advised. In the slightest. Slowly but surely cutting down the whole forest. The local wildlife love that. Nice. Alright. I bet they aren't angry at all about those few trees I cut. Oops. Oh, they're infuriated? My bad. What do we got down here? It's 2 spawners, a worm, and... Is there only 1 worm? Okay, that might not be that bad. Granted, I don't have ammo, but we could probably take that one out. Which we should probably do before they start to swarm us, because that is no good. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, we added an extra, so we should have extra surplus. But there's doing its thing. Oh, we should go ahead. I don't have any iron on me. That's the problem. Keep running around with no iron. Could be making all of the delicious items, but I'm not. That's a problem. Okay, so... Just gonna make a bunch of those while we can. Toss you there, toss you there. Okay, so that's gonna double that, which means we also need to double our ferni. That's what they call multiple furnaces. They call them ferni. Yeah. It's kind of like you go into the boiler room and it's like I don't know, what was like, you know, you don't call them boilers, you call them boil-eye. Boil-eye. You know. It's not steam engines, it's not steam engines, it's steam engi. Everybody knows this, it's just a fact. Like, that's just how it works. That's how grammar works. Yeah, it's like, what do you call them? Iron plates? More like iron plotty. Yeah. Iron plate eye. That's just how grammar works. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just tell it like it is. Obviously. Okay, so no, wrong way. I was gonna say, what's our iron production here look like? Because if this is... Okay, so that's producing a bit more than anticipated. Well, never mind. We're not burning any extra yet. Of course it's not gonna be closer to 1-to-1. I'm literally like burning half as much as what I'm producing. It's like, obviously. Okay. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, we got this. We got that. That's going to be grabbing from there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Throw you on down. Throw you on down. Get some more things here. Yeah, it's 1 per. I'm not a fan of that, but it could be worse. Oh, that's horrible. No, it's horrible. I hate it. Oh, I absolutely hate that. There. That's a little more bearable. Okay. Okay. We got it now. So that's gonna go there. It's gonna go up here. And boom jams! We effectively doubled our iron production in the span of a far less amount of time compared to what we were doing before. Okay, so pull it off the belt. We end up with a bunch of things. Yes. Okay. So that being said, we are producing at this point, assuming each one of these operates to max speed. So if it is truly 3.2 seconds, which we can confirm here, it should be, I would imagine. So yeah, 3.2. So if we're doing 3.2, then that means our total production, and this is something I think you used to be able to check, but the problem is you can't really check for, what do you call them? You can't check for, what do you call them? Brain. You can't check for individual production lines. It does the full factory unto itself. I think there are mods that allow you to do it, and I know there's counters that you can create using the logistics. What do you call them? Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. The thing later on. What in the world are some of these? Mining productivity. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's actual. That's really cool, actually. So you can actually. But that's gonna mess my brain up though if I do that, because it'll throw my calcs off. Like every time I upgrade something like this, it's gonna throw off all my numbers. Oh no! And then artillery is something newer too, but it looks like it would be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the artillery. That's gonna be awesome. Wait, did it say? Hold up. Turret or train wagon? You just have a mobile artillery. That is cool. And I seen this in the main menu. Spidertron takes one raw fish. Okay. Spidertron remote. Simple commands to Spidertron. Okay. Equip the fast-firing rocket launchers controlled by manual or automatic targeting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. But no, what we need to do, so, focusing on production, that's going to be number one priority, is our raw resource production. But what I was saying before, in theory, we should be able to take this, since we're only producing iron from this one source, we should be able to use that as our proper calc, but I'm curious to see, because that fluctuates, of course, based on just the game and how it plays. In theory, our theoretical production value for iron right now would be 51.2, which makes me think, why is it not, or did I forget something? No, 3.2. Yeah. 3.2 is 16. 51.2. 50. Huh. Yeah, 51 point. So why are we producing so little compared to the theoretical then? Oh, some of these aren't producing. Oh, because the whole chain is not producing as much as it should be. Okay. Let's investigate that. So, why is that the case then? So, we're producing roughly 20 iron per second, but we have 3, so it should be, so basically 0.5 per second times 8. So that means we're making 4. We're only making 4 per second. Okay, so if we're making 4 per second, let me think. So 4 per second is what we're currently producing our iron at. So, that being said, okay, so 4 per second. 4 per second. We have these, which are 3. Okay. So we need, theoretically, we need the 53 something. We need the 53, or 51.2. We need 51.2. Oh. Yeah, we need 51.2 iron per... No. Oh, brain. This is what happens when I burst my brain at work all day. Ah, brain. What do you call them? No, because we have 16 burners. Each one produces 1 every 3.2 seconds. So we're producing... Well, let's do that then. We need that. So we're producing 0.3 per second with the burners times 16. Oh, okay. So we're needing 5. We're needing 5 per second. 5 iron per second to be able to make it even. That being said, if we do 4 of these, then that will give us a surplus of iron ore, which is generally I like to have a little bit of a surplus. Well, let's just put down the exact value first and see if that's going to be sufficient, because then we can kind of go from there. That way we don't, because we still need to set up our copper, and we're getting low on copper, which means we're going to have to do the copper setup pretty basic, starting us into it. So what we can do, we'll start it out nice and simple. We'll just basically expand. Yeah, we'll see if that, because that should boost the value then if that's the case, because, yeah, I was wondering why that value was so low. Because that should be a bit higher. Yeah. For 5 seconds. Per minute. Oh, and that's the other thing to consider. It doesn't do it by second. Ah, my brain. Okay, so we probably are producing to requirement then. It just, my brain is just not reading graphs right. Cause yeah, 5 seconds. So if we do the minute eval, then it should actually be roughly that then. Because you basically have 260 something divided by 60, so yeah, about 4.3, which is basically what we're producing in terms of that's basically what we're producing in terms of our output for our iron right now. So that works out good. I like that. Okay, grab a little bit more iron on the way out. Let's see. Let's check in on the rest of our stuff here. So you guys are just doing your thing. Cool. You guys just chill. Let's see. What else? We really need to set up some more defenses. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Mr. Not Friend over here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of them, because I don't want to be attacked by surprise. I set up a turret, but I don't think a turret is going to be enough here in a bit. The good thing is with rail worlds, you don't really have to worry about them reclaiming stuff that you've already taken. So it really is just like a slow, just kind of grind to the eventual mega base. That being said, it takes a bit of time to get up to that point. But that's okay, because don't shoot me. Okay, we're good. Nope. No, stop. Ouch. Stop, it hurts. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, now we're good. Slowly but surely destroy all of the creatures. Yes, no creature shall survive this onslaught. Alright. Okay, we're good. Alright, that wasn't a problem. That was not a problem at all, actually. That worked out perfect. Oh, we're burning all of our ammo. No! Oh, hello, Creech. Okay, we got him. Yes, Yephdoo Trading Company must expand. Yes, a couple of little tiny creatures shall not inhibit the progress that is Yephdoo Trading Company. Okay, slowly but surely, our little armored fellow is going to make his way up to the next Creech lair, as he is going to destroy them. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see what we have going on with whatever is going on. Oh, let's see. Okay, because right now, that's a bit of a big base, and they're active. That's not good. They're a little active right now. Whoa, okay, there's a bit of a group of them. That's okay, because you know, if I would have just waited like a couple more minutes, we probably would have had the damage. Oh no, I haven't put iron into it for a while. We're probably starved on iron for our science production. No, don't shoot me. Stop. Don't shoot. No. I know I'm shooting at you, but it's a one-way street. It's like, it's self-defense, but on a one-way, like, basis. Like, it's unprovoked self-defense is what we can call it. It's where you defend yourself, but, you know, it's self-defense against somebody that didn't have any involvement whatsoever in the confrontation. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so what we need to do next is go back to base, set up some turrets. Oh, goodness, so much ammo. Forgot how much ammo you burn, like, so quickly. What do you call them? Once you get the physical damage boost, though, I mean, that does help a good bit. But doesn't help us at all right now because, yeah. Got a whole lot of nothing going on right now. Okay, you go there. Yo, okay, we're good. Oh, we are Gouda. Oh, goodness, is it already 10:30? Goodness. I didn't realize how much time had already passed. Mitchell should be getting home relatively soon, so he can come and see the awesomeness that is the planet, the planet here of, you know, that has recently been claimed by the Yephdoo trading company. Obviously, okay. So, oh, that's what I was going to do earlier. I was going to calculate our production of iron. Because that's the next thing. We need to start automating some iron-based productions. So let's just have all of these operating at once. So 1 minute. Are you not producing as much as you should? I'm confused. No, that's fine. Are you doing anything? Or is it just take reset? No. I was gonna say, is it how? I'm more curious of how this, like, if this graph, like, is it taking the average and that's what it's basing it around, or is it taking the peak? Then again, it's not really operating at peaks either, which is why I end up having to just bring out a calculator and just calculate it myself. Because, like, I would prefer to use the numbers if I can. So I think, what was it earlier? 51 point something? It was 3.2. So 1 every 3.2 seconds. So 3.2 times 16. So basically 5 per second. So knowing that we have a total output of basically 5 per second. So this line here, which we will deem, we'll call this line the line of the Epic Mariner. So the line of the Epic Mariner. Oh, geez, what did oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to, yeah, this can actually, for some reason, go sideways into an underground path. It's like, why though? Poor K. Like, poor K, my friendo. Like, why would you do this? Okay, so that means we have a belt here that is currently outputting, what do you call them? Redeem your rewards on PayPal. Dude, I hate PayPal for a number of reasons. Like, they are still great for doing transactions online, right? But the thing is, so I was, and it's nothing against the person that gifted me this, but a relative of mine gifted me a gift card quote, not knowing that it was one of the, like, the PayPal, like, prepay, like, little credit card things. So the thing is, like, to actually withdraw anything from it, like, I had to set up an account. And the thing is, those cards, they aren't free. You pay PayPal to even own the darn card. And I'm just like, so what you're saying is, I just wasted money, or, basically wasted the money, wasted some money, because I have to pay that card account. And then, secondly, they, like, to send me the money, to, like, change out the money, they have a surcharge. So it's like, what? It's like, I mean, and it's not necessarily PayPal's fault, but I don't know. I really hate the services that are just, like, paid credit cards. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, there's other credit cards that are just better. They're free. You only pay if you just go over. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It's like some kind of nonsense premium card, but just isn't a premium card because there's nothing premium about it. It's like, it's like what? Those fancy, you've got the metal credit card or whatever. It allows me to enter this one country club for like a discounted price or whatever nonsense that some of those premium cards have. And it's like, at least that's some kind of a feature, right? You just got PayPal taking your money, but adding no value to, like, the experience of having their card. It's just like, what's the point? If it's just going to literally be that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I do not know. So that being said, 5 per second, which means we can run one assembler producing the stone cogs, what do you call them? I call them cogs. I know they're the gear wheels. So we have one assembler producing gear wheels. That will use 1/5 of our total production. So keeping that in mind, we can do this. No, I don't want that. I want this. We can do this. Into there, out. Have you run down, because we're actually going to hook this back around, because we don't want to put stuff over our coal. We're going to need that eventually. So this to that, this to that. So that's going to produce one gear per second. So keeping that in mind, we have, let me think. We're going to need more gears. We're probably going to need more gears than that. Okay, what we can do, we'll do this instead. No, I don't want a boiler. Darn misclick. Alright. What do you call them? Oh, assembler. Why you take time? Okay, so, yeah, because we're going to want, like, not only are we going to want to produce extra to be able to put on, produce extra to be able to just have as part of our assembly. We're going to want extra for our pocket as well, because automating those and then just having them in your inventory saves so much time. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 lines of this. So we'll have 3 seconds worth of iron plate left after taking into account the gears being made. We'll go ahead and do this. Somewhat. Setting up just a basic bus here. A bus is what is referred to as just like your production line. What some people do, they'll just have like a massive line of basically every important item that they just have. Just it's like iron plates, anything, just all on transport belts, just like a massive chain of transport belts. And that's definitely one way to do it. I believe in doing that, but at a somewhat smaller scale. So, like, if I know I'm transporting something in mass from one point to another, which is pretty much required for rail worlds, what I'll end up doing usually is doing sort of small scale buses that operate off of like a train network. We are going to be unlocking trains relatively soon. Still a good little bit, but we need to up our defenses, because now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of stuff in the unknown that could become quite the threat if we are not careful. So we do not want that to be a problem. So we are going to put some guns down. Yephdoo Trading Company believes in guns. You know, you know, all the gun deniers out there. I know I just made you mad. All the gun deniers, you know, don't think that guns exist, but but nah, yeah, guns exist, bro. Anyway, continuing. Alright, just for the sake of having a better view on this end here, I'm going to also produce another radar. That'll also increase the rate at which we explore, so that help long term. And we'll use that as a as a shield. Just tack one of the radars in front of all my stuff. Just the radar can take the hit. Okay, so we're good there, good there. Pretty much maintaining solid. Pretty much maintaining we had a dip here, but that's probably just because the production line itself dipped, if I had to guess. Okay. Well, we need to really get back over here and toss some more iron into the machine. The next step really should be to automate science, but before we can do that, we need to set up our coal, or not a coal, or what do you call them? We need to reset up our thing. Another problem is we should really have multiple science labs, but with how casual and slow paced we're sort of going, like I'm fine with the one for now. It's not making too much of a difference considering we're still working on basic just automation at this point. So I mean this will work. This produces more than enough to last us a good while. We'll go ahead and steal a bunch of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, let's see. We should really start automating a little bit of ammo. 4 iron plates, and that's 4 per second, or in our case, it'd be 4 per 2 seconds with our assembler. So that means we could do 2. Well, no, so 4 per second. So 2 seconds, so it would be 2 per second. Okay, so that's actually, we really don't need many of these then to produce like a bunch of bullets, a bunch of ammo. We're actually going to branch that off to a just a non-important area here. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I already have some. I'm just not looking correct. Okay, that's good, that's good. Plus the thing is, once the box fills up, then that just means that we have that much more production that we can make use of. For the sake of speed for this, we're going to have a second arm. That's going to be another thing to consider. These move... Again, it's an instance where I wish they would list out the speed that operates at. We can get a rough, basically almost like 1 second, right? Yeah, about 1 second per item drop. So, if that takes approximately 1 second per item, then we need 2. Yeah, we would need 2 of these to be able to fully load this and keep it producing more oft than it's not producing. It's maybe a good way to look at it. Anything else? What do we want? What do we want? I mean, fast assemblers would be nice, but not required quite yet. We should just go ahead and unlock green science at this point. That or optics. I wouldn't mind optics. Yeah, let's do optics. It's been like way too dark at our base here. Not that it really makes much difference, but I personally like a well-lit base. It looks so much more aesthetically pleasing if, you know, in the night, just the base is just nice and lit up. It makes it look so much better for me, personally. Alright, so what did we say before? We were having 5 iron per second. So 5 iron, it's going to be 2 iron. This is going to be using 2 per second. So we have 1 second worth of iron being produced that's usable in its current state. So that's not too much. And that's why you need like 50 of these. And that's the thing with this game. It's infinitely expandable, which basically means just it's cool. Is what I'm saying. It's infinitely expandable. It's a good game. Like, because the thing is, it's just like it uses so much. Like I love games like this, man. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's either as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. And I love that. Okay, let me come back up here, toss some more iron into this while I think of what we need to do next. Because really we need to, because the problem is now I'm copper starved. Kind of need to just like toss these into here real quick, just so I have enough copper to like build the next set of miner drills. Yeah, we're gonna have to have one more added to that chain by the time we're done here. So, what do you call them? I don't know. What do you call them? Call them something. Oh, goodness. But that being said, something or something. Go in there. Okay. So what are we starved on here then? If that's the case. I mean, we're starved on copper, but that's just a given. So really, we're not starved on anything in regards to science. It's just our science just takes a long time to make. Is more or less what it amounts to. Let's just do some of these quick ones while we're waiting. Let's see. Lights. Lights take too much copper though, which we need for 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 of those. We're going to end up needing. We're going to need 8 of those. We're going to need more of these than what we have. Because next up we have Zeal Copper. Did I make pipe by accident? My bad. Oops. I guess I already had a couple of these, so. Well, for that matter, I don't have enough. So we're going to start out with what we can do, and then expand to what we want. But in the meantime, we'll do this. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So that. We'll do, I already had a couple of these. So, boom. Now we can do boom, 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 boom. We also have boop, 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 and boop. Alright, good. Go ahead and set this up. Nice. Set this up. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, I need to have one of these offset. My bad. Because, yeah, we're going to have our out, have our in, then we have, what do we got? What do we got going on? What we got going on? Steel. That's the thing. Like, copper you need, but significantly less of. But iron, use iron for the steel, use iron for basically most of your intermediary. My brain's too tired, man. I'm about to call it pretty soon. I'm getting tired. But words. But no, the thing is, you use iron for basically everything in the production process, whereas copper it's used primarily with electronics, which you do get into a lot later. But I've never really been starved for copper, is maybe a good way to put it, like I have iron. Iron is like always the item that you just don't have enough of when you really need it. Which stinks, because it's like, no, I need it. But then nobody has it to offer, and it's like, no, where's it at? Where is all of the iron? No. Goodness. But go ahead and run this up and start our production line, because yeah, really not digging the whole not having copper bit. It's kind of frustratum. But frustratum. New tips: electrical connections. Wait, what? Automatically connect within wire reach. Have up to 5 connections. Manually are added using copper cable. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, situational, granted. But, okay. I'll take it. So you can run your own wire if you want to, like, rewire it, like, the way you want. Because there are instances where, like, if you do have, or like if you're trying to meter the connection, which you can do later on with certain logistics things. Or not logistics things, but... Oh, what are they called? In this darn game. Oh, it leads up to... Oh, I don't know. What are they called? You know what I'm trying to talk about if you know this game. Oh, I don't know. My brain decided not to work today. Okay, I'm actually out of copper now. Like, entirely. I think I had some back in the furnace up here, so I should be able to make it work. If not, then I guess not. Okay, yeah, there we go, we have enough. Yeah, that'll run us the rest of the way. So that's good, that's good. Boom. Okay, so that should be that. We're going to want to run this down, or rather up. I'm going to go ahead and run this up to our other coal line. No! It had to be. They had to do it to me. Have it not line up the way I want. Okay, well, what we're gonna do, we could do it a somewhat different way. We could, like, move this, right? But the thing is, these power poles, they're pretty much solid. Like, I don't want to move them. Like, if I move them, then I just failed as a designer. So what we're gonna do instead, it's not that. What I was meaning to do is this to this, then down. There. That does remind me. Let me go ahead, for the sake of just my brain and the way that it works. I want to go ahead and start adding a couple of little splits here. Just because I like to do it that way. So for example, doing this to that. You effectively split your line, which means that it can have a higher total capacity, like once you do fill up. Which, I mean, you know, it's not required, but that's the way I personally like to do it. Also, for the sake of kickstarting these, I'm just going to fill these with coal right from the start. So I have extra. Okay. So that's copper in the works. Ew, steel axe. Character mining. Oh. Sure. I'll take it. Yeah, steel axe. That increases my mining speed by 100%. So it effectively doubles it. I'm not opposed to that whatsoever. I hear noises coming from outside. It is likely a human. Is it human? Is it hummus? Hey, yo. How art thou this fine evening? Tired? Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, we're ready to hunt down some creatures. Yeah, so, I am streaming tonight, by the way, if you were curious.
Ooh, is it grow?
Yes, it grows.
It grows!
Ah, yes. The Yephdoo Trading Company Simulator. It grows once more.
Huzzah!
Yes, we are moving ever so closer to Mega Base territory.
Yeah.
Right now, we are Tiny Base.
Yes.
Basic automation, but we're working there. We're getting there. Alright, so that's good, that's good. We're going to need more coal once we get the other thing set up, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Boom, 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 boom. That actually is out completely, so we need to just delete this and rewire here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and do 3. Uh-huh. So, any tales from the yawning Walmart? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. But yeah, we're gonna need another engine. Engine time. Do 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 do. Running super fast on the thing, yeah. Running super fast on the thing, yeah. Okay, we're good. This here, this to that, this to this, and add another engine in there. Nice, nice, nice. Later on, once we actually start to clean up a bit, we'll have to double these up because 2 of these can fit onto 1 of these. But I was not thinking ahead and just built everything like this. But now we should have more than enough production. There. Oh no! You left your watch at the Wally.
No, at home.
Whoa, you left it on at Walmart. Whoa, dude! You can't just do that. That's cool though. Like, yeah. Left it on at Walmart, man. Here, you want to take a sit? Yeah, I was using that as a timer. Anyway,
it has been yeeted.
Yeah, it has. I'm getting tired myself. I'm probably going to be calling it relatively soon, but...
Hello.
Yes. Is that a fact?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 One of those kind of days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I sat to take my shoes off.
Did you?
But I don't...
You don't want to.
I don't want to bend over. And there's perishables on the counter.
Perishables? What?
Yeah, I got
Perishables? What?
Yeah, I got a few things.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Do you need any help with perishables?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love your barrel chestman.
Yes. Well, I'm wearing heavy armor.
Oh.
Now I'm wearing not heavy armor. I still look the same though.
I was gonna say
no. Some of the later armors, the light armor doesn't make a difference, but once you get heavy armor or the power armor, then you actually change a bit. It's actually really cool. But yeah, little tiny Yephdoo man.
Oh, dude, Yephdoo.
Yeah. This is the Yephdoo Trading Company Simulator. We landed on this planet with the intent to trade our products, but the inhabitants, the creatures, or otherwise known as the haters, shot down our ship. So now we're going to get back at them and
create
conquer all of their conquer all of their capitalism and
conquer their capitalism.
Yeah, we're going to conquer their capitalism, and we will be the one and only company, Yephdoo Trading Company. Yeah, all of the local alien creatures, right? Like they have their own economy. No, the only economy that can exist is the Yephdoo economy. That's where they got it wrong. The haters.
Oh, they should have been Yephdooists instead of capitalists.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
It looks more like you're bringing capitalism to a bunch of communists, and they're going, "What products? What's
no,
this?"
No, I'm bringing the Yephdoo monopoly to this well-functioning planet. You know, only the monopoly of Yephdoo is it's the only legit like monopoly. It's the only monopoly that is allowed to exist in a capitalist society.
I see you had like potions or some shit.
Ah, yes, science. That's what you use to make things. I'm making a steel axe, or I'm researching it rather.
Oh.
Not that I need it. Oh, actually, heavy armor.
Oh.
I could do that, but I don't want to.
Dude, I love your guys' run though.
Yes. Lights. I finally researched lights. So I need to like make stuff lit before the aliens, the nasty creatures, the Yephdoo haters show up.
Yeah, that might be wise.
Yeah, obviously you gotta stop them.
Oh, does that actually like keep them from coming over?
No.
I
Just
really
makes it
hate
look
that you
far
put
better.
5 down.
I'm making more. I just don't have the. They don't make quick enough. I haven't automated them yet.
Oh.
Ultimately, the goal is to automate basically everything, so you just never have to play the game. Literally the mega bases get to the point where like you actually just don't play it, and you progress by not playing the game. It's pretty great. But the thing is, like, I love this game just because it's like infinitely expandable in like what you can do or like how you can approach it. Like for me, I like to try to keep everything like almost 1-to-1 with inputs outputs. You know? Mm-hmm. So like I like legit just calculate out like, oh, this produces at X speed, this produces at this speed. Okay, well, how many of these does it take to meet nearly the same for this? Instead of just having like random like, oh, well, it's not going to be enough of this, so I'll just add more. And it's like, no, I will only add that. I like to do it such that I have everything be basically 1-to-1 ratio, just because I don't know, just my brain likes it better when it's that way.
I see that. Excuse me while I get some food prepared.
Okay.
Come on.
You can do it.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oof.
No.
Must have been a rough day, my dude.
That's the word for it.
Yeah. Rough day, my dude.
Man of the dude.
Yeah, man of my.
Man of my.
Yeah, the man of
My dude.
Yeah. Yes. Ah, yes, the man of the ancient mariner.
Ah! This is Brenda time!
I was gonna say, yeah, what is that? Gravity Falls, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Gravity Falls. He's been watching it, and I've just been like listening in the background while I've been working and other stuff lately. And it's like, it's pretty funny. I can see why people like it. Alright, I'm getting tired to the point where like, yeah, I should probably just like stop stream soon. I just tried to put coal into my gun turret. I'm getting too tired, man.
I think that might be your cue.
I think that's my cue that it's getting late and I need sleep. Like, I've been working late, like, literally the past few nights, and then also streaming tonight. It's just like, I am sleep deprived. Like, I need sleep, man.
I just want water!
I just want water! Alright, yeah, hold up. I'll switch over to webcam real quick and we can talk for a minute before I wrap up. Yeah, good progress on this. Go ahead and name the save file. Go ahead, just name it Yephdoo. Alright, well, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching in and all that jazz. What is it?
I'm complaining and sad, don't mind me.
What happened?
I just want food. I am so hungry.
Oh, yeah, I should have made something. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I should have been back 40 minutes ago!
I was going to say, yeah, we can talk about it here in a minute once I close out, unless you want to, like, rant to the camera.
Long story short, I'm overworked, underpaid.
Yeah, that's about right.
Run the store, but get treated like crap.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it do be like that, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's about time to go ahead and close out for the night. I might keep this on for a couple of streams, sort of see where we can get. At this point, this is the point where it really sort of kicks up in like sort of the speed of everything. Just because like once you automate the basic resources that you need, everything else just falls into place so much quicker. Like the early game sort of slowness is a bit of a kind of a meh point. But the thing is, it's like I feel like it's good in a way though, because it does give you sort of the appreciation of like, okay, there's a pretty tight learning curve to get over. Like, with even the creatures attacking, it's like, if you were new to the game, like that could actually just ruin an entire run right from the start, right? But no, it gives you an extra appreciation for like once you do learn the system and can survive, and then just build from there. It's like, you come to appreciate just like how much progress you make from like the start of the game to eventually, sending the rocket into space and beyond. So, but no, Factorio is a great game, man. Like I love this game. The visual style of it too, like that's another thing that like really picked me up originally as well. When it came to this game, when I first saw it, it's very like top down, almost like Age of Empires-esque, and I love that. Like the old Age of Empires games, which I'd love to revisit, hopefully soon. We might do that as like a one-off, like CoopCouch, like with us two. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that if we end up doing that. But other than that, I think that's about it. Anyway, sort of to do a quick update on the Legend of Coop, a couch between games. Do a quick update there. Again, I had been doing streams of that, but I'm at the point now where it's sort of just the tedious work. It's a lot of just like spriting, just like coming up with some music to add to it. Just some behind the scenes stuff, more or less, which is not nearly as fun to watch as some of the dungeon building. But yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping. Hopefully within the next couple months though, we'll have that wrapped up. So we can play it a little bit before Mitchell ships out. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up there. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you all next stream come Friday. So,
bye.
Yep, bye-o. I'm saying bye to Mitchell, but I'm also saying bye to you. Yeah, bye all. Yeah, thanks for watching.